I'm gonna hear it when we're live. Cool. Okay, so now tell me about how terrible Plant is.
Yeah, Plant's stupid. He sucks. Like, everything about him is just terrible. Oh, I can hear you in the background.
Yeah, that's me putting the phone too close to the mic.
Gotcha.
So my bad.
I'm gonna watch this one.
Yeah, I don't care.
That was a stupid move.
Yeah, I was hoping by not doing anything, something might come out of it. No, I was setting audio. Haha! He missed his Patui. Oh! Damn it. That's GG's. Oh, and he won't save me. So I know you haven't really commentated before, and fortunately nobody's watching.
True.
So if you want to kind of use this to warm up, like what you'll be talking about, usually like I'll try to generate conversation by asking you questions about what you might think of this player or what the matchup might be. And that's something that you can do as well. You know, what do you think about this? Or asking chat like, who are you guys rooting for? You know, those are just the pretty easy, simple ones to generate conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too concerned about it. I know I do have fun talking, like, even when we're in our little group and we talk. The few times that I've been on Discord, I know that I enjoy having those discussions with you guys about who's doing what and just narrating the play. I really enjoy just narrating the play. I don't know. I think it'll probably come naturally.
Oh yeah.
I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff, so I do enjoy speaking out about the cool plays that people are having.
Yeah, I expect a lot of cool plays to come out.
Yeah. I haven't even actually, I need to look at what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find the sheet so I can see who plays who tonight so that I know what kind of...
So, first round will be Psych versus main event. And then after that will be Sid versus me. And I think this is an order too of like player 1 versus player 2.
Gotcha.
And then it should be, oh shit, who is it? Someone versus Josie. Who is it? I'm trying to think of who that is.
I'm also eating some bread and multitasking right now too. I will be a lot more lively when this actually is happening.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, I can still hear you in the background there too.
Yeah, I just finally turned my volume down. It's amazing how much this microphone will pick up. So I think our voices are good, audio levels.
Cool. Yeah, I can pull up the stream and listen myself too. Or is the stream up?
Yeah, it's up now. There isn't really too many people. I think it's just me as somebody else, not as EFM squared. Matrix, that's who. Matrix versus Josie, I think.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Kind of synced up with the game audio. It should be a little louder than the game audio.
Yeah. I wonder if there will ever be a day where there's like no lag from the stream to the actual, playing and talking.
Oh yeah, that'll be the day.
Yeah. Whenever I'm playing like, a famous player, I always have their Twitch up as well, and I like hearing what they say while they're playing, but oftentimes it's so delayed that like, if I get a cool kill, I have to wait like a minute and a half before I hear what they say about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty common.
Yeah.
Especially the longer the stream. The longer the stream goes on, the longer the delay will be. So like it may start out as like 10 seconds, and then 4 hours later, it's like a full 5 minutes before you get to what's actually live.
Right.
Oh wow.
That was pretty.
I thought I should tech, but I expected him to go right and not left. His edge guarding is getting sick.
Gavin, he seems like he's improving. Like every time I play the kid, and then he loves bees, but
Yeah. And I was just going for something stupid. Okay, we're about ready.
Yeah. So you said first up is Psych and main event.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's gonna be hype.
Oh yeah. I think it'll last as long as you and Matrix is, depending on
Yeah,
how it
that-
goes.
Yeah. Golly, I did not expect to get upset the first match of the league. I tell you what. Not that it was an upset. He was, we didn't know anything about him yet, but that was a good match.
I mean, it's an upset for you, so you can call it that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, his
it would have
adaptation,
been an
that was
upset for
insane.
him too, though. I was surprised to see how I expected you guys to be pretty even, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little biased towards you. I thought you might eke out just because of how OP Yoshi can be in your hands.
Yeah. No, the way he adapted, like I couldn't do my usual thing against him, especially with that frickin' leaf thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Match. Yeah, so Psych versus main event, then Sid versus myself, and then Matrix versus Josie.
Yeah. Sid too. Man. Honestly, like it was a good, respectful thing for him to switch toward the end, but I feel so much better against Ken than I do against Ike.
Oh yeah. I don't think Ryan has seen any of our messages. Oh yeah, he has. He's been around. Anytime yesterday, I wasn't really like upset at you or anybody in particular. I was just having a really, really rough day, which does not happen very often. So like playing Smash was not doing me any favors. So yeah, the reason why I wasn't talking wasn't so much like I was upset or like mad at anybody. It was mostly like I just need to isolate for a little bit.
Well, that's fine. I didn't catch any vibes from you either.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and Ryan and I were saying that Dan was mad at me only because I kept egg laying him, and then he would SD last stock and rage quit. Felt terrible about that, but no, you're fine. You're fine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There were times where I thought about rage quitting, which doesn't happen with me. It's
Yeah,
also,
well, I mean,
it's also kind of an achievement, you know, to beat someone so bad that they just rage quit.
yeah. I mean, again, with the frickin' Min Min, I don't know. With some characters, I just don't know what to do against her.
Hmm.
Like her range, and then there's not enough. Like, from my perspective, there's not enough end lag to warrant me approaching and trying to punish anything. Even if I don't, like, if I dodge your smash attack outright, like, I still don't feel like I can make it to you.
Oh
And
yeah.
shielding against her is gonna get me broken. I know there's a way. I just don't necessarily see it at my level with you know, who was it that you 3-stocked me against? I don't remember.
I think it was Min Min.
No, I mean, who was I though?
Oh, trying to think. It was before Young Link, because you played
Yeah,
Young
'cause
Link and
Young Link-
3-stocked me.
Yeah, I returned the favor.
Hmm.
But you annihilated me with whoever else I used.
I don't remember who that was. I think you were a sword character. I think it was Marth.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
Yep. And
And
like he's so speedy and everything and agile, but yeah, I just couldn't do a thing.
I mean, he's all about spacing though, so like, you can't get too close, otherwise you're not really gonna do too much, and you can't
True.
be too far away, otherwise Min Min's gonna punish you, and that's why I played Min Min especially against sword characters. Hopefully Sid isn't watching right now, but like, if he is, oh well. I plan on using her against him simply because she can stay at a very safe distance away from him.
Oh yeah. What am I gonna do? Counter? Like, okay. Can't do anything with that.
He took damage, a little bit of damage, and nothing happened to me.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Maine?
I'm gonna have some cold feet in the first round.
I'm legally allowed to leave.
Oh, he said he's on his way.
Yeah, he hasn't
Cool.
seen any of the messages.
Yeah, he's there now. Or coming.
I knew about Lil Gup Gup and John from Supply, but it was kind of last second for a Simple Bag and Ducky. I think in the future, like, if it's 4 p.m. on a Friday, you know, 3 hours before you have to fight is kind of last second.
Oh, I don't even know what changed.
Fortunately for a Simple Bag, Ducky was okay with like postponing. They were going to be the first match. But she went out of town yesterday and she's kind of stuck in Denver right now. So she's not going to be able to make it home in time for her first match. They wanted to put it off, but it'll be tomorrow, along with John from Supply. So I guess we're going to get started.
Yeah, we're just getting right into it. Or maybe they're doing a button check, but...
Button check?
No, I don't know. No, this looks pretty feisty.
Yeah, it does. All right.
We're just getting into it. I mean, Ryan was telling me last night that he was ready, so...
We'll see what he has to throw out.
You just never know. If you get a PK fire on you, you don't know if it's gonna do 16 damage or if it's gonna be, you know, the end of you.
Yeah. I mean, that's the importance of directional input, though.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
I was a little worried.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Again?
that
There
one
it
will do
is.
That one will do it. Yep, yep, yep.
That's going in the SD pile.
Oh man.
First stock, first game, and you got to go in SD like that.
Yeah, well, he's making it back though. He's doing all right now. It makes it a really. I mean, once you SD like that once, Ryan definitely gonna try to capitalize on that and try to make it happen again. If he knows that you're weak off stage like that, he's gonna try to, you know, do it again.
Absolutely.
Try
I
to go
guess
that good.
what I'm curious about is between these two, even if it's by a little bit, who do you think the matchup favors?
Golly, I mean, I personally have more trouble against Ryan because
You there? Oh boy. Okay, are you there? Pardon me, jeez. Looks like we lost to Ace Gamer. For whatever reason, his audio is not able to come through. We're kind of tied up here. It's in main event's favor right now, RYAN, as it's pronounced in his name.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Just in time to see that sick spike.
Yes, amazing. If it happens again, I'll try to go back to my computer and see. I don't know. Maybe my phone's just not gonna cut it. See if I can put an end to this first round. Oh yeah. Got the jab log. Couldn't capitalize on it though. There's some beauty in the jab lock. I don't know if you know this, but I personally love me a good jab lock.
Oh, yeah, I am well aware of that. I guess you might be a big fan of duckies for that reason.
No, now ducky. I don't care for duckies because yeah, that's. Oh man, it feels. I mean, I can say Yoshi's is pretty messy. Like it can do some damage. Duckies just seems unreasonable. You know, you get into one of those and you're just dead. That's one thing. I need to study the old Greninja matchup before my match.
Indeed.
I want to be ready. I haven't played Bracket Ducky. Oh, that was a nice turnaround by Gavin.
Yeah,
Psych.
not enough to finish that stock off, though. He's got a
No,
long
he's
road
got-
ahead of him.
But here it comes, and I mean, if anyone can do it, Piranha Plant can do a lot of damage with a little bit of time.
That's true.
Especially if he gets a shield break, it's over. But if Ness gets an up air, it's over, and there it is.
Game one going to main event. All right, so between these two players then, as we were getting to, I guess who does the matchup favor? Obviously, main event came out on top this first game, but
You know, I'm still. I don't know if you heard me before I disconnected, but I gotta say, I think Piranha Plant has a really good opportunity here to stay away from Ness. I mean, he outranges him with Batui and even with his neck. I mean, the PK Fire doesn't reach as far as it seems that it does. And he's got his bat to reflect, but it just doesn't do a whole lot.
2, 1, go!
yeah, those are some good points.
Yeah, we'll see.
It seems like he's putting out just as much damage as quickly as Piranha Plant.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Psych plays patiently enough, which is, you know, the name of the game for him, I think he could end up taking some games here. But if he's just more worried about getting in and doing damage and getting the job done, he might overextend when he shouldn't. And yep, there we are. Keep in the distance, playing patience game, and he'll be able to punish it if main event gets a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I think he's adapted and realized he needs to start focusing more as a zoner and staying away and throwing out as many things as he can. You know, the actions per minute, if you will.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nest can do a lot in the air in one move, but Piranha Plant can do a lot of things and make you not be able to reach him.
Ooh, he came out of shield just in time to get hit by that PK fire again.
Yeah. Something I've noticed from Psych that he's improved on against the Nest matchup. Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Didn't get the oh god. Something I've noticed from Gavin, Psych. That's something I need to get used to.
Well, Gavin's up on the screen too.
That's true. Is that he used to have a lot of trouble getting out of the PK fire, you know, the SDI and all that. He used to just complain that he couldn't get out and all the rest of us could. I see him doing a pretty good job now. I mean, it's not eating him alive like it used to. He's able to kind of get out before another one hits him and before main event can get a conversion off of it.
Yeah, it speaks volumes for his level of improvement throughout this, not just the league, but since before the league even. He almost,
See the new
you know, that was my next thing. I think that if Nessa was going to come out on top in this matchup, he might switch to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
But he seems to be holding his own.
Yeah. That stinking yo-yo. I have PTSD from that yo-yo.
Ooh,
Ooh.
took him to the edge.
One more of those. That's a...
Oh!
Okay.
He got necked!
You got the jump read with the neck.
Piranha Blast.
Tie it up at 1 point. There's no shutout happening here.
Oh man, that was clutch.
Yes. Oops, you gotta click through.
So both of these players, they were tied before Newts unfortunately dropped out, and then after rearranging the points to try to increase fairness for everybody, you know, it was unfair to give everybody an automatic played him, you know, weren't granted that. So, you know, after reevaluating that, Ryan is main event is up 1 point on Psych, so it's going to be a very close match.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've still got plenty of time left to make up those points, but I think we're all only getting better in this league, and I think that we're going to see some people improving more and better and faster than some of the others. You know, the league, it's what you make out of it. You know, if you just come and you play the fights and you just do what you always do, you're going to see the results that you always see. And I think that if you really focus on your opponents and learn these adaptations and learn these movements, I think that you can develop a lot from this.
Yeah, I think that's something that some of these newer players or less experienced players even could learn, is trying to learn what it means to adapt in the middle of a fight, or even the next game, even if you can't do it that game.
Yeah. Across games is a lot easier than within. I mean, in a game, like, how can you possibly catch on to things within a game? Like, you can't catch every single detail. You know, maybe the really obvious ones, like, hey, watch out for the yo-yo there. But, like, some other finer details, like how to escape this from Piranha Plant when he ledge traps you like that with that down smash. That can get really messy really fast. And sometimes you gotta take a minute after a game and just breathe and think of how to get rid of that.
Yeah, sometimes it's just resetting. The momentum that the opponent has, just resetting that so that it's in your favor is a very real thing. And the backer is going to take that first stock.
Yeah. Again, if he gets, I mean,
Surprised-
gets too impatient here. He's. Go ahead.
I'm just surprised I didn't see an up throw coming out from him. It could have potentially killed him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Probably gonna go for some style points from the old nest there with the thunder.
Yeah, he was setting up for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of adapting, that's like what,
Yeah.
20 times that Psych has fallen for that?
Yes. Oh, there's the up throw, and he's gone. Got a little bit of ground to make up, but they're at least even on stocks.
Yeah, all Psych needs is a powered up poison gas along with a grab, couple hits, and he's back in the game.
Yeah. You know, it looks like main event is making Psych approach quite a bit, and of course because now he's up, so it makes sense. But I think that Psych is getting impatient with these approaches. You know, Ryan's over here making a lot of really good moves with the neutral, and then Psych is just coming through and just trying to, you know, throw out a neck really quick and. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, and he was able to come back.
He's gonna make it back from that. What a
Yeah.
powerful recovery.
Yeah, he's done really well to adapt to Psych this third game.
Yeah.
He's punishing him with a PK Fire after every single match.
Yeah. Not an easy feat. You know? Okay, Bad DI is gonna end that stock and that game.
Yeah, that was wonky. A lot of back and forth so far. We're going to see if Psych can even it out again. I will be interested to see if he's going to change this round.
Yeah. You know, he's got time. He's got at least 3 games left to come up here, but we'll see if he panics and switches characters, which could be the right decision or it could be the very wrong decision. It looks like he's gonna keep the old Piranha Plant though.
And let's see what stage they're going to.
2, 1, go!
Smashville again. Well, he won his first match on there, so don't fix
Yeah,
what's
that's
not
true.
broken.
Very on the net. Get some good fires in there.
We might see a 3-minute or 2-minute left kind of game.
Yeah. No, this is what I said though. I mean, we can see some more neutral from these guys. Specifically, I think if Psych can keep him at a distance, I think that he can do a lot more.
Down throw to forward air combo.
The bread and butter. Which, I mean, given how bulky Piranha Plant is, he can do some major damage with just, you know, those 2 moves of the throw and the forward air. Yep. Oh, yes.
Oh, nice edge guard.
Yep. Oh, that yo-yo.
Oh,
Game 1 we got a Game 1 repeat coming, you know? If you catch him in a PK Fire, that is, I mean, if he catches on, like main event does, he backs up, and throws out a fire, and if you catch that with a neck, he's got nothing he can do in time. Yo-yo.
yeah. Good delay from Psych.
Yeah, that's the thing about Piranha Plant. He can just delay forever. You know, I chase him down with my Yoshi, and Yoshi's got to come up for air before Psyche is even at the ledge yet.
Ooh,
Really good DI.
really walking that line.
Yeah, yeah. He was kissing the very corner of the blast zone there.
Yeah, a lesser opponent would have died,
Yes.
and this lesser opponent did to the Patootie. I'm always surprised at how early that Patootie can kill.
Yeah, especially on these lighter characters, like you can be a game changer. Nice in there. Speaking of kill options, like Ness, for such a little boy with weak little legs, he can do some damage with some like the F tilt in the air.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think he can.
Okay.
Ooh, he made it.
You know, the air dodge is so scary now. We've seen him SD with it twice. You get to make it to that ledge, Bronx falls so fast.
Yeah, he's gonna be the only person in that SD clip.
We can say what we want, but right now he's ahead, and he's ahead by a good amount.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now he can just kind of set everything on cruise control and wait for main event to make some kind of mistake.
Yeah. Is he going to, though? Let's see.
Yeah, the pressure's on him right now.
Yeah.
You see him kind of playing a lot more defensively, not really going in for a whole lot of approaches.
Yeah, yeah,
And if Psyche wanted to, he could wait him out for 3 minutes, but I don't think that we're going to see that. I think we're going to look for a neck.
yeah. Well, I think we're going to get an up throw at this point.
He's doing a good job playing patiently. He almost got it.
Definitely. But if he gets in right here, I think.
Oh!
Okay. All right. You know, I was about to call him out for being too dangerous at the very end, but it worked out for him this time.
Yeah, that was very risky. I really like that. That was some really out of the box thinking from main event.
You know, I half expected that first jump to go to a dare, and I was gonna tell him, you know, that's a dangerous move, and then he didn't. So I held my breath, but he pulled out something a little more wild than I expected.
Oh, they're just
Especially
running
for
it back.
Main event. I don't think I usually see that from him.
No,
Yeah,
he
he's a
usually sticks to what he knows. I wouldn't say he's the most creative player, but he does throw in those surprises every now and then.
Yeah, and I think that's why they work so well, is because you expect that from me. You know I'm gonna jump off that stage and come after you, but from a Ness, I just don't think. I wouldn't have thought. There it is. There's that trap. That's gonna. That's almost a finish kill, and
Oh.
finish the stock right there.
We see Gavin woke right now.
Yeah, Psyche the sniper. Psyche the air dodger when he's off stage. Really wishes that Patootie would have hit right there. Tell you what.
Yeah, he's got so much extra credit though. All he needs to do is just ride that wave.
Yes, and he's doing a pretty good job of it. He's got 60% extra damage on right now. On Ness, I mean, Ness doesn't have a whole lot of bulk to him, but he's gonna clean off that stock.
Yeah, I think majority of his kills have been mostly his yo-yo.
Yeah, which is a fine thing to use because, what a great offstage kill.
Oh.
Okay, there's this
Oh!
We can with the down smash. You know, I always think Dare is the only option to go for a regrab punish, but there's other better options. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't
It
realize.
depends on the character's arsenal. Oh no. Oh no.
Now, here's the tough thing. Like, it wasn't really an SD. That was a pretty solid gimp on Piranha Plant's part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when you see that situation and you have a stock to blow and you can just send that nest under the stage, I mean, you do it, you know?
I mean, I guess the other SDs kind of are gimps in a way, but that one was one of the hardest gimps I've seen that isn't a Mario Fireball.
Yeah. That'll be hard to follow tonight. But Gavin's back in it now. That's 2-3, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I think we're gonna see some platforms coming out from main event for the stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
2, 1, go!
The 3 stages that I know Psych is not a fan of, aside from Lilat, of course, is Battlefield Yoshi's and PS2.
Yeah.
Really?
He thinks
Yes, because you play it all the time or what?
because he gets stuck underneath.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. I see that. I mean, it's happened to me as well.
I can't say it's happened to me enough to be an issue, but you know, I've said that before, and then literally the first stock after I said it, I died because of it. So I'm not the right person to ask.
A couple yo-yos and that'll take it.
Yeah, 149. There's not much he can do either.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, but Psych had something to say about it.
Yeah, he could definitely. There's a few opportunities to punish main event for being above him. If you cheat like that, that's what we want to see.
You just saw 2 of the 3 right there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a yo-yo coming out. You know when it's coming, you know. But I mean, I like how Psych was able to kind of rearrange how his recovery was looking, coming around like that. But it didn't matter that time.
I think what I'd like to see from him is kind of coming out above. He's always approaching from below, and those
Yeah.
are some of the nasty habits that are going to get him continuously killed.
Yeah, and I mean against most players, it makes sense. You recover low, right at the there we go. You recover low, make sure that you're not sticking out because then they'll come down and dare you. But with Ness, what you have to worry about is that freaking yo-yo. And you know, if anyone has that down, the best question, of course, it would probably be our guy Ryan.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see how he fares against Bestness after his. There's just been a lot of improvement on his end.
For sure. So, I mean, I hate seeing the yo-yo, but I love seeing the drag down up there with the grabs. I mean, it's so pretty. Oh, it's like going for the risky dare right there. He's gonna lose the stock over it though.
Fortunately.
Yes, he's over. And we're gonna take that game with a nair at 153. Which, I mean, is a thing. I'm seeing this Nest take a lot of damage. I'm not seeing him die enough. I think Psych needs to come back from that and get some of those kills, especially with Piranha Plant. You know, Patui kills, up throw kills, get a bear in there. There's options he's got, and I just don't think they're landing as much as they need to be.
Yeah. I think he's falling into the same trap of his habits. You know, throwing out the gas, throwing out Patui, and then neck. Gas, Patui, neck. Gas, Patui, neck. And even switching that up a little bit, you know, the slightest change up from gas to neck Patui instead of, you know, whatever. Just changing that up a little bit might help him out.
Yeah. Something I fall into the pattern of that I feel like is happening to Psych right now is when it works. And you can just, you know, wash, rinse, repeat, and it works because they can't figure it out. But once you get adapted to, it doesn't work anymore, and you got to change it. And I do see both of these players adapting right now, and I see them playing more carefully. You know, as the points rank higher, I think they're being more careful not to lose any of these games. That's why we're seeing more neutral. It's gonna take a nice 50% off of Psych right now.
Up next, we'll have Sid versus myself, if this is potentially the last game.
Yep. That would have been a time for that high recovery we talked about earlier. Sometimes it's not possible if Sykes just way down underneath, but if he can get ahead of it early, if he can see that this is coming, that yo-yo might be a good idea.
We finally see him starting to change that up a little bit. He caught him
Yeah.
with that patooey.
But you can't, I mean, the back throw, you know. Right? If there's one thing Sykes can do here, it's get a kill right after main event gets a kill.
Yeah, get yeeted, get skeeted. I don't think people are calling patooies a skeet, but there he goes again going underneath, which, you know, was good for him there. Main event was far enough
And-
away.
Yeah, I think what main event is doing is he's expecting the mix-up. I think he's actually expecting Syke to do something different, to go high instead, and he's not, which, you know, I guess there's something to be said for that, about not mixing it up being a mix-up.
That's true.
Let's see. He still goes low. Works out for him. It
Yeah.
might not next time.
Yeah, he didn't have that yo-yo off stage. It was just hanging on the edge,
Yeah.
Bon Jovi style.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I guess that's Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah. It was unfortunate. That could have been a really good comeback moment for Syke there, but he threw a Tui, you know, within spinning distance of main event there. Oh,
There it
yeah,
is.
that'll.
Oh.
No, it won't. Let's see if he can clean it off.
The double neck almost got it.
Okay. That gets me too, you know.
That was a
Oh,
good
he's throwing
trap.
a Tui. I guess I better roll. Oh, he's got a down smash. I'm dead.
Yeah, I fall for it more than I should. Probably more than all of you combined. I hate saying that, but I can't deny the truth. And the truth is, main event has come out on top against Syke.
Yes, he has.
That was way too quick.
Yes. But, I mean, we know main event can clean stocks, and he can clean games, and he can clean matches.
Yeah, congrats to main event for showing up and
And showing up.
yeah, that's really all I got.
Yeah. So he said next was Josie and
It'll be myself
Sid?
and Sid.
Oh, you and Sid, that's right.
do we have what, Gavin coming in to commentate then?
Yeah, he'll be taking my spot. He should be coming in any moment now. He might be taking a breather.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the role, so he should be coming in. We'll see if Sid shows up. I need to give Sid... I'll call him credentials, the ID and pass. Yeah, here he comes. I think I will start out with Mario just to see how that plays against his Ike. But I also have to be honest and understand that. You know, Mario has a hard time against sword characters as it is anybody with a solid disjoint like Ike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know as much as my pride wants me to just finish this out with Mario, I gotta earn all those points I can.
I get it, man. I get it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and especially against Matrix, you saw me try my hero against Matrix, and did it work? Well, I mean, it didn't. It did for one round. I took a game, but you can only do what you do, you know.
And I would have thought that Hero would have done a better job against Matrix, but he played really patiently and waited. and there weren't as many bouts as I think I'd like to see. The one thing I loved seeing though was you getting the bounce off and it reflecting his hard knuckle to kill him.
Yes, yes.
That-
I did really enjoy that.
That one was just super cool.
Yep. I think two things happened. One is he kept hitting me out of my menu the few times that I tried it. I didn't try as much as I should have, but he was hitting me enough with those little annoying lemons that I couldn't access my magic. And then the other thing was my spacing was just off. My fairs weren't landing, my bears weren't landing. I was trying him too much on his shield. Yeah, there was a lot wrong with those matches. I want to give him another shot with that matchup and see if I can do better next time. But, yeah,
I
hi
can hear ya.
there.
Hello.
I mean, yeah, there was a point in time where I heard you. I don't now.
Oh, I mean, I stopped talking.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Let me try to turn him up a little bit. There you go. All right, I will be AFK. See you on the other side.
Good luck to you, sir.
See ya. How's it going?
Good. Good.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you feeling about that match?
Terrible. I
Terrible?
put it all over the place.
It happens. I was just talking to Seven about my match against Matrix, and when I was using Hero, and I did not do him much justice there. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, because you have all the friendly, and like we're usually pretty even, but that was at all. I just kept throwing out areas and they no reason, and I kept going. So, but onto this game.
Yes. I mean, what I saw from you in main event was a lot of neutral at first and playing really careful. We don't have that here. We have Ike. We have Sid just flying with these aggressive moves right from the get-go. But
Very much so up
Seven answers back, sour spotting the fair until he probably threw out a swear word after that. He really probably wanted that sweet spot to land.
that flood is definitely going to be
That
that flood is devastating.
Yes. Oh yes. Against a good old Ike player. Yeah. That if you can get him off stage, but to counter that, if Sid can get him above him, he's in trouble. That being Seven will be in big trouble there.
Yeah, Sid's doing great in all those combos.
Yep, we're gonna see that. Yes, sir. Oh, we're gonna see Flood. Okay, but I think Sid has seen a few Marios before. He knows what the plan is. He's gonna go for the Flood, like all Marios do. I bet he probably has some ideas on how to get around it, and I think it's gonna be that side B.
Yeah,
But-
the problem is that hasn't been charged every time he comes on stage.
Yep.
So Sid gets a little bit lucky here.
Okay, yes. Sid is controlling the stage right now.
160 is still not dead.
Yeah,
So
and-
Kevin usually goes for the fair, but this time he's not going to be able to without
Right,
protecting
right.
it.
Exactly. But the down smash is gonna do it.
And a lot of catching up to do,
I'm not confident, but if Ike goes around and does something like that too many times, it could easily happen. Ike in general is not. Yeah, if he can get, if he can get a few cheeses here, it's over in his favor.
50% still range that play.
You got some free stuff happening. Great combo. Trying to lead it up with that dang fair though off stage.
B, the opponent is
Yeah. Only that was a kill option. Good. Shame that Mario's
power through it.
See, we're seeing Seven command stage now pretty well, but he went for that good old fair again, and it's gonna cost him stage control.
Yeah, he definitely wants those style points, but right now he doesn't take anything to
Okay. Now it looks like what's been happening. Oh, yeah. It looks like what's been happening. It looks like Sid's nice down air. It looks like Sid is trying when he's recovering with that side B. I think I see him coming and landing on platforms because he knows that Mario's up air, you know, while it's a good juggle, it's not going to kill. So he knows he's safe to kind of land on a platform as opposed to trying to make it to the ledge and get flooded.
Sid's doing a great job. You can tell he was every.
Yeah. Yep. Seven did a really good job trying to make the comeback there, but Sid saw that roll from the ledge and punished that with a tilt. That'll take game one in Sid's favor. I have a little bit of an inside knowledge here, but we might see Evan switch over to the old Min Min here soon. Because I know that Min Min can be kind of annoying against those sorties.
Looks like he's gonna play Mario for game 2 though. And he's going for Yoshi. Maybe that's a little bit better. I know these two have very minimal experience with each other. Maybe a couple games.
That's the beauty. We're gonna see. Hopefully, we see some adaptation. You know. I mean, it does look like Sid has played against some Marios before. He was making some moves that, you know, he wasn't about to get cheesed. He wasn't about to get gimmicked. But we'll see what
They did a great job that first stop, but Seven just started to learn what he had to do.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's a little too late.
Yes. It's not too late now. If there's ever a time to make mistakes, it's probably game one. Sid missing some of those bread and butters that Ike's famous for, you know? Some of those throws into the aerials, he really should be hitting those.
It almost looks like he's trying to use it.
We have something of an SD there. Sid not quite making it back with that side B. I think that flood was slowing him a little bit.
Seven doing a great job using the flag as a hesitation.
Yeah.
Before getting stayed with Sid, but still got
You know, I didn't necessarily see it in my match against Sid, but I'm realizing now not only is Sid dangerous in the if you're in the air with those aerials, but those tilt attacks are so strong.
Yeah, and they're decently quick too.
Yeah, it's like if you jump, you're dead. Yeah, if you jump, you're dead, and if you don't jump, well, you're dead. What do you do against it?
I mean, especially with the down tilt and up tilt, there's comboing further into all those areas. The back air is easy. Down there's the back. And like that'll kill anyone on stage.
We gotta no. Can't punish that. But he also could do it. You can't hit Mario's shield when you're above 140, you know? Yes, we got some
frame
good
is
lag.
just so good.
But so is his upbeat hitting Ike.
Ike has a great out of shield option with that up B, but Mario anytime he did that weapon combo, Mario can retaliate. I'm doing a great job putting up those fireballs, trying to protect his return. So Sid is a very patient player.
Yeah, and you can tell that Seven is really thinking at the ledge of like, what is going to get me safe back up here where I will not die,
So that might
and that's the game. I think Seven should take a second now and think about how to get up from the ledge without getting tilt attacked or, you know, up aired. He's got to be able to get back on stage if he's going to stand a chance against this Sid.
Yeah, he was doing a great job holding neutral, but second he was on that ledge, it's almost like he just had no idea what to do. Roll
Yeah.
was met with a forward tilt.
I feel that.
neutral get up is met with a grab and a down.
You know, personally, like,
Met with a nair.
yeah, exactly. What I think he should do, he should drop ledge with Yoshi and double jump because he gets that super armor. You know,
Choose your fighter. Min Min.
personally, just personally, I think that's what I would do. Oh, we see the Min Min. Okay.
Into Patui.
Drop ledge to Patui. So it looks like the answer is to drop ledge, right? But probably not with Min Min.
Hard no.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Min Min was back on stage immediately.
Yeah. We'll see if Seven can keep enough distance between them to do some real damage to Sid.
And I'm deeply familiar with this matchup, having played Ice.
That's right.
Ram, that was terrible fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it
But
just
so
completely
so is
created
Flood
that.
though. So is Flood, and we did not see evidence of that.
Ram has a little bit better of a flip up. Of course, it actually does damage, but Ice
true.
being able to power through it.
That is very true. Another thing, and another thing that Seven might have going for him right now, you know, everyone and their mother plays Mario, but we don't see a ton of Min Mins, especially not since, you know, she's 4 games newer than Mario. I think that depending on the level of experience that Sid has in his Min Min, we could see a lot better play from Seven here. And
There's that ring.
oh, and the roll read. Okay.
Seems that 7 might be unpredictable and Sid is definitely
Yes.
Sid has a little bit harder getting into him, but the second he does, it all combos.
Yeah, you know, now that I saw Sid punish it, I'm seeing Seven doing a lot of rolling toward him. And right there it is again.
Yeah,
Gotta be careful, here you can see some more punishes. Yeah, that smash attack will have only been the start of Sid's reign on those rolls.
Sid is great at his act. Really learning his approach by game 50 to get that far.
Yeah.
This is pretty Japan. He's doing a great turn. He's doing a great job getting off the stage.
Yes, and keeping stage control. He's staying kind of centered there. He's getting away from those smash attacks. He wants to get away from those swords as early as he can to get that invulnerability. Alright.
A little bit of combo there from him. That, yeah, as much as the word she uses.
Yes.
He misses the grab barely, but good hit.
I think they're both too afraid right now, you know? Sid being down a stock and Min being almost dead.
7 can have this if he can get him off stage.
Yes, but it is him who will be going off stage. That
Sid-
Seven
Sid
has
can
only
get off
recently,
stage.
yeah, Seven has only recently started throwing out that aerial coming back from stage, and I tell you what, it's hit me so many times. We played yesterday, and every time I tried to hit him on the way back in and try to recover the ledge, he just kept hitting me with that dang dragon.
Yeah, I don't think that is terribly necessary right now. Covering this ground.
Yeah. Alright, we're getting some more back push. What if, and 3 more of those. Oh, we got the dragon fire. Okay.
In the laser.
Min Min was successful.
No extra points for you, Sid.
No.
In fact, is this... You took a game off of him, didn't you?
Off of Mr. Sid? I won that. Yep, I won. Let's see. What was that end
Alright.
score? 5-2, 5-3?
because he's
5'3", I
the
bet.
rest of his opponents.
Yeah, he's done very well for himself. Yeah, if you don't know, I mean, if you haven't fought too many Ikes, then you're gonna have a bad time because he's like the epitome of Ike.
The kids changing stage to PS2. It's great at stage. It's good.
Yep,
Those
yep,
two fight perfect. But again, this matchup is definitely. But I think Sid's secondary is DK. I'm not terribly sure that that's any better.
3, 2,
Right.
1, go!
Nice. Easy 18 right out of the gate.
Oh yeah, and he's not stopping there either.
He's doing a great job running back to the returner. They think he can follow up, punish,
Oh man, is he dead? He might be dead.
but that was
7 with the overkill, just making sure, you know. Or maybe it was a little something for those first 2 games.
here he goes again. So he's at 0%. Didn't have any loss. He's really trying to get those up B edge guards because he knows he's going to follow too far.
Yep. That tilt attack. There's some red sparks flying.
Delay on the track.
Okay, you know, 7 got an early kill, but then so did Sid, so we'll see.
Awesome how quickly you got that back.
Yeah,
7 just could not get a breather.
yeah, I blame that on Ike again. Sid's a great player. He's got a great tool to use here. Found him in the air. Yep. Oh, yep. I see what you mean now about PS2. That's real good there. He's dead. Okay.
And Min the one that's really just below him, but that down is so susceptible to punishment.
And I was just a minute ago complimenting 7 on his recovery tool, throwing out that dragon, but I think him doing it every single time led to Ike punishing it.
It is
Easy fair, and it's a kill. And this is...
almost went too deep.
Yeah, that couldn't have been much closer. Okay, well 7's getting into kill range now. I think he's like 1 up fair away, and could this... Oh! There's some
He's in
style
the middle
points.
of a tether.
Yeah, there's some style points there. I mean, 152% with a stock up on your opponent, you gotta go for it.
I imagine 7 statement in because it's been working. That stage was again. I bet
Yeah.
he brought it back to so that he's in good shape.
Yeah.
Oh, I take it back. I guess he's going FD.
I wonder, is that the DDD that he does that with? He's probably just tired of those platforms. He knows he can't jump against this character.
And it's going to be interesting because that Gordo is going to turn all
Choose your fighter.
which obviously makes him more damage,
Yeah.
more
King
dangerous
TDD.
for 7.
Okay.
But it's also going to delay Ice. What they're trying to keep Gordo in the way.
Agreed. Yeah.
3, 2,
7 is going to be looking for those forward tilts and ledge. If with Ike having to do up B, with a tough to get back, it also can right over the edge.
You know, I wasn't sure about the matchup, but so far it looks like 7 is dominating. And it could change in a heartbeat.
really hard to get back to my player.
Yeah. Questionable move.
Start. From that. Really,
Yep.
really don't take.
Yes. But,
He's got a good lead. He needs to keep putting up that difference.
yep. The up B from DDD, it's a gimmick. You gotta be careful. I mean, Sid's an experienced player. If he's played a DDD, he knows that up B is dangerous. He's gotta watch for it. But if he can avoid it, he can capitalize. He's going for that up B again right here, isn't he? Nope.
Especially if you do it too high and just soar on stage.
But similarly, you know, these two just need to stop using up B on stage because it's not working out for either of them right now. Yeah, I think Evan might be, or Seven might just be testing the waters right now with the field gimmicks. We'll have to see how well Sid knows DDD. If he can cheese him a couple of times, he's got an easy game. But Sid wasn't born yesterday. He didn't buy the game. He seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's definitely very knowledgeable. But he might have had a tough first half to even if he doesn't quite beat it.
Not gonna. He tried to measure that, but I don't think he had time to measure how close he was to DDD on that roll.
That was great.
Yes.
Unfortunate border reflection there from Seven.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that-
Sid is appreciative.
And
Hammer again. I don't know if that's 50% how it kills him.
yeah, again, I think Seven's just trying to go for this easy win, but I don't think Sid's gonna be an easy win. I think I really have to work for it here.
It's just not happening. I'm just giving Sid this free game.
Sid is captured. Yep. Oh, but he misses the aerial. The cool B reverse. I don't think I've seen that from an Ike player before, but I've seen that from a DDD.
Oh, he gets the
All right.
hammer. As much as we criticized him for it earlier, I got props to him.
Yeah, you know, I see a pattern here. It looks like while Sid can adapt well, Seven has a really big arsenal of characters that he's competent with. If he keeps switching, you know, he can win this just by grabbing new characters every game.
Yeah, it seems so. I imagine next game Sid will win because he figured it out. And then Evan will switch characters again, probably Luigi.
Yep. Luigi versus Ike. I don't play these
That's
characters.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's atrocious. Because Luigi viable aerial.
Yeah.
What does have a little bit predictable. Looks like back to PS2. It will be for Sid the first time.
Yep.
It'll help him again.
I don't think that Sid's gonna fall for the same stuff he did last time. I think he's gonna be more careful and he's going to watch for some of those gimmicks that Seven was hitting him with last round.
Yeah, hopefully Evan doesn't get a little bit encouraged by his hammer and keep.
Yeah. Understand what works once might not work again.
Yeah, he needs to go for those aerials. Use those.
Right, he goes for the gimmick again. And we got a shield raid. But
Oh!
pushes him off the
Accidentally
platform.
pushes him. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
That was
and,
such an easy pull.
yeah, and Seven is gonna make sure that he doesn't get out of that in vain. He got a free shot at life, and he's gonna take full advantage of it.
He will never roll to an erection.
Oh. But he will get knocked up in the air and up aired to death.
Good damage. Definitely enough for a super heavy.
Yes.
I just have such early kill potential. Manages to get another hammer. I really hope we don't see this cringe. Because it's good.
Yes.
See, and here we go again.
Yep.
He just took 2 nairs and a forward air.
Yes,
Back
sir.
air to forward air is a staple, especially at that high damage.
You know, I can tell that Sid doesn't quite play a lot of DDDs just because he's not able to capitalize off of those up B punishes from 7. You know, I mean, he has options. He can counter it. You know, he knows it's coming. He can see it for seconds. There's a lot you can do off of those.
I'm really surprised by the last answer.
Yeah.
Would be decent.
Huh, the dude kills at 170. Good for him.
Having grabbing draws here, just trying to put up some damage, being a whole slot down.
It'll still be. We'll see what happens yet. But it looks like it's once again following the theme. You know, Sid adapts. It's something he's been real good at. He's demonstrated throughout the league. Every fight he has, he does better the next time.
Ooh, that was an interesting. I don't.
I don't know if that was a mistake. He might have been trying to go for another side B reverse. But or whatever. I mean,
So we've seen in this match, Sid is just great with those on 7 and 7 stars and getting back.
oh baby, that's a kill at like 50.
Oh my god.
Well,
And
yeah.
that's it. That Evan's pulling out the gimmick. He failed
Yeah.
time and time again, but still manages to pull one out. Second.
yeah, and I mean, who'd have thunk it? Not Sid.
That's amazing.
Could have countered that and it was Gonzo, but I mean,
He's just not thinking about it. Like,
no, I mean,
watching a lot of professional level play, anybody with the counter rarely using it.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's just too punishable, like the inline, pretty bad, especially with sorties. Oftentimes the hitbox from the counter isn't even going to punish. Like it really counters people with cover using hitbox.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna run it back, and it looks like Sid might be angry at 7 for what he did. He's gonna show him a thing or two right now.
He decided he was going to start trying.
Yeah. See if 7 has more tricks with his DDD that he can pull out, though.
Seeing if he has left, he's just up on the stage.
Yes. Another thing he has going for him, I mean, as a heavy, DDD, you know, he tanked that hit right there. DDD can kill early, which we saw last round with the 50% kill, and he can also take an up air from Liv. And he can dish out that hammer.
Dodge. Alright. With that, we need an upbeat.
Ooh, 7 to get away from him. He's too heavy. Got some ladders going. You know, if Sid could get everything he's trying to get, he's trying to extend these combos. He's trying to nice F smash by 7. But he's trying to do so much. He's just trying to get all these extensions and he's missing them. And I think if he could just hit those extensions or not go for them, I think he'd be in a lot better shape.
Yeah, I'm surprised by him missing the back air after the grab.
Yeah.
I mean, he nails them so often that now that he's under pressure here and Seven's putting up games, I guess. There's an appeal that he loses ability. get a different counter.
You know, he doesn't need it. Of course.
Be it instant kill if he misses.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah. But of course, if the kill is a good so
Yeah,
risk
he must be
reward
confident in his
reward.
ability to finish this the right way. They're both at kill percent. These are some heavy guys, and we got the up air to finish that game. He's sick of trying to go for those back airs. He wants a bigger hitbox.
You get no sympathy from me.
Help me out. What's the score? I can't see.
I would say 4.
Yeah.
And you won
4-3 Sid.
2 defeated.
Okay. Thank you, 7.
Look at that. The real question is, do we stick with DDD and hope that the stage does him a solid, or does he switch it up because these new characters do work?
Yep. He's trying to make this decision himself right now.
Again, I don't think Luigi is going to be the right answer here, but
I didn't think DD would be the right answer. And
He was able to put in some work with that DD.
I think one of the few characters he has left that he likes to come back to is Dan.
Yep.
After
You know-
back to DDD.
Okay. I mean, it worked for him. This was the commanding win that he had, so we'll see if he can do it again. I think he's pushing his luck, you know. I personally think that Sid could adapt to this DDD. He's letting a lot of things go unpunished, and once he gets the timing down, 7 could be in trouble.
Now it's one thing that they're usually by far the best character part. But we've seen Sid is adapting and so on.
We got some stuff happening here.
Big
Finally,
trying to use that.
yeah, I know, right? Good stuff happening.
I don't know.
There was another hit.
Was a hit?
He is looking for a hit. Oh yeah, looking for a hit. Yep. Really though, really close game so far.
Yeah, I
Those are
mean,
each.
They're being careful.
Easily within the kill range.
but you got, yeah, right as I say that, you know, they're both being real careful, and then Sid knows. You let your guard down, I'm gonna come off and I'm gonna hit you with a forward arrow, and you're gone.
And that punishment also well to direct you
Yep.
Yeah.
to get
Luckily for you though, you got that Patui to come drop on their head. You got some martyrdom there in case they really do try for it.
yeah, but I think somehow freaking he's gonna come on stage anyway.
Yes.
I've been doing a great job taking advantage of all this this shield.
Yep. And another thing I'm seeing right now from Sid personally is I'm seeing him try to hit those Gordos back, trying to get some projectiles of his own going, and he doesn't quite have it down yet, the spacing and the angles, but I think if he was able to get there, he could once again come back to this.
It almost seems like he's doing more of a distraction or a tool or a weapon.
Yep. Okay. 7 thought he could just kind of blast through it. He did not.
And on eruption go
Pretty stuff happening from Sid. Not going for those extensions. Now he's going for the reads. He's looking for grabs. He's looking for some. He's not falling yet, but he's punishing the up B. We are seeing exactly what I thought.
you can grab
And yep.
having hard. He's
Yeah.
looking very
Alright.
You go get him attack.
Nope, he's gonna get him with the I'm going to run into eruption.
It worked
Okay.
the first time, right?
Your skills
Yes.
are remarkable.
Well now.
That eruption is. I mean, that thing comes out far, high. It even hits
Oh, yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
That is not something you go.
And he knows it for next
Either
time.
way, still, that was a decently close set.
No,
5-3.
that's. Yeah, I was gonna mention it earlier. We've had 2 close sets. I mean, really, what we've had every week is a close set or 2, and then a bunch of shutouts. And we're on a roll tonight. We got some good playing going on.
Alright, so it looks like our next match is to be Matrix versus Josie.
All right. Who are you cheering for in this one?
Well, I feel obligated to cheer for you. Of course.
Of course, of course. Yeah,
I imagine
I mean,
Matrix will be using his Mega Mix.
yeah.
You know, Josie's been working on a new secret character that she might pull out later. We'll see what happens.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think she'll have an uphill battle, but sometimes, you know, what I find is that if I play against someone who hasn't been in the game as long, I tend to overread them. I tend to make some call outs that, you know, they're not going to do. And I expect some mix-ups, and if they don't mix up, that's a mix-up in and of itself, you know? If they do the same thing every single time and I expect them to change it up, I'm going to get hit hard for it.
Yeah, and he's really good with those, I guess you could call them gimmicks, just lead shield, top form, a back air.
Yep.
So good with his repertoire.
Yeah.
Josie playing Incineroar is going to be looking for Avengers, but it's going to be hard to get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well then,
And I think what Matrix has going for him against people I've seen so far, you don't know when he's going to land because he's got, what's that dog, Roll? Or whatever the dog's name is?
Rush.
Rush, that's the one I'm thinking
Roll
of.
with his sister.
Yes, I knew that. Yes.
Did you, though?
I
yeah,
did.
you did. I know you did.
Yeah, I'm not too far into Mega Man lore, but I got some of the basics down. Just a little rusty, a little dusty. And now I'm...
Yeah, he does a good job using Rush.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know when he's gonna land. Yeah, and then when he does land, he lands with a Leaf Village, so then you get, you know, you try to punish that landing and you get hit instead.
Yeah, Konohamaru himself with that.
Yes. Hey, so I think I don't remember correctly, Evan. I think you might only have this open to 4.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So Josie is Gavin, and then Matrix would be coming in.
Got it.
I played twice.
We knew it.
Because I managed to pull out a set again earlier, he asked to take over. But you'll never. The
Yes.
problem is I have to Incineroar to make it look authentic.
Oh,
That's
but
gonna
that
be
maybe
the
that
problem.
secret character that she's been learning is Plant, huh?
Yes. I deliberately didn't specify so that I could.
Yes.
Alright, but I think I'm gonna back out. There's a baby
Oh
calling
sure.
for me, and I need to let Josie play.
All
Very
right. Thanks.
good.
Thanks for stepping in.
Commentating. Yep.
Yeah.
So, not related to Smash, as we wait for Matrix here.
Mhm.
Talk about Japanese.
Oh, it's very loud when you talk. Test again.
Any better?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was weird.
Well, there's still some feedback in the back there.
Feedback. There is. Wow, all of a sudden it's louder.
Yeah.
I wish it would make up its mind. I think part of it is this laptop.
Could be.
Okay, let me try to fix this.
Hopefully.
Okay. Is that better?
Hey, that's much better.
Cool.
Not Smash related. You wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, it looks like
What was
they're
it?
ready to go. I've been learning how to count, and you know, there's Akamaru in Naruto, which Aka is red, Maru is like circle, 0, infinite. It has multiple meanings,
Oh.
depending on like where it's used. And so like Konohamaru is Konoha Maru, which is circle, infinite. So it's basically like he's an infinite leaf village. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fun.
But they also use it for last tidbit. They also use it for like pronouncing 0. It's like saying O in English. They'll say Mars instead of like 0.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Naruto, great show.
Yeah.
Another great show. We got Josie here against Matrix, and Matrix is kind of keeping his distance so far. He knows Incineroar doesn't have a whole lot of things he can do from a distance. Just gonna throw out some lemons, to footstool the time or two.
I think Matrix kind of knows Josie's going to need to jump to approach, and so throwing out that rush just to kind of... Yeah, we see rush coming out quite a bit.
Yes.
Well, she did something with that saw blade.
Yep. She got a hit there.
Also interesting, normally he's red and yellow Mega Man, but we're seeing him, or red and white Mega Man.
Yes, I was gonna say, I didn't want to say it and sound stupid, but he definitely did something with his hair or something.
Wow, Josie's playing really well. Better than any of the... Oh.
Well, you know, though, it happens. It does happen.
It's happened to most everybody that's had the disprivilege of fighting him, however you want to view that.
Yes, I was trying really hard not to the whole time, and then with my match with Hero, I was so focused on not making Hero look so bad that I ended up getting dunked too.
Yeah, I think if there's anything you can say about Matrix aside from being a really good player is you can rely on those hard knuckle spikes at least once.
Yes. Up smash was a weird option. I wonder if that was intentional. I guess it does hit in front of him though, doesn't it?
Ooh, love to see those
Josie
kills.
Really cool. Does Josie have a tag, or is she just going with her name there?
I believe it's Gavin. No, she's just Josie.
Josie, sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it's Josie, like some people. I think it's an actual like Josie.
Josie. Got it. Good to know.
I like seeing Mega Man's Matrix's like rush combos. Those are, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like, every once in a while, I see a Mega Man on Elite Smash, but they don't do anything for me. I don't see anything from them. He's definitely the best Mega Man I've played against. Now, I know there's some really cool stuff you can do with Saw Blade and things like that when you're close range and like drop combos and all that, but he does some stuff that I just was not familiar with, and most of them revolve around that rush. And, you know, throwing out 2 down airs in like a second is just it's new to me. And, you know, making me jump when I didn't want to jump, which when I don't want to jump, that means something because I'm Yoshi and I love to jump.
Wow, he just sat there on his rush.
Yeah,
That was insane.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know when he's going to land, and when he does land and you think you got him, he kills you.
I mean, props to Josie for taking any kind of stocks from him.
Yep. You know, it's nothing against Josie. I kind of suspected that he would take at least the first game.
Yeah.
Now it's up to her to figure out what she can do differently to take 2 stocks next round, or 3 stocks.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Incineroar is going to be your best option. Those command grabs are just really overpowering. If she switches over to Lucy, it might not do her as well. Can just outrange
Whoa,
Lucy
whoa,
every
whoa,
way.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now Gavin had mentioned that she had a new secret character. Are you telling me that it is Lucy?
I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
I didn't know we weren't supposed to let the cat out of the bag.
I didn't know either. I remembered I was fighting a Lucina the other day too. But Gavin seems like he didn't. Oh, he almost had a Gimp. Josie with a nice back air.
Yeah, she's playing really well.
Yeah.
Like I said, way better than the previous weeks.
Yeah, she's a wild card. She doesn't come with all the, like, she hasn't seen a million Incineroars play, so she hasn't just copied and pasted them. So while Mega Man might be expecting one thing, he gets a forward air to the face instead.
Yeah, like that is just so out of the box. Yeah, you can tell he's trying to readjust. Good old Rush will be in his favor.
Yes.
She's doing really well not to do anything off edge either. I think she's going to rely on maintaining neutral to secure the kills.
Yes.
And something else. Oh! Oh!
Something else. Something else.
Yeah, he's popping off for her too.
Yes, that was a very, I like the sportsmanship here, you know? You gotta respect it sometimes. I mean, I don't think it was intentional on her part, but that's what half of Smash is. You know, half of it's intentional, and the other half is random BS that happens to you.
Yep.
Matrix has an answer back though, so it's definitely not decided who's gonna win this round yet.
Yeah, he would do well not to underestimate her for sure. And I think Incineroar, I don't know too many people who have experience against Incineroar in general.
Yeah, he's not a highly sought after character because of his lack of range. He kind of reminds me of Piranha Plant, but without all the projectiles. Because Piranha Plant, I mean, if you get close and you get like one hit and two hits, you're doing a lot of damage. You're doing a lot of good.
Yeah. She's fishing for those grabs.
Yeah, and that's what the grabs do. If you get a grab, I don't know if we'll see this from Josie or not, but if you get a grab, you either get a back throw that kills, or you can get a down throw that leads into a forward air, just like the plant, and it does a good amount of damage.
Yeah,
Matrix resistance again, being careful.
Yeah, the minute he approaches, he just has himself a hard time.
Yeah. But on the flip side of that, one thing that Matrix seems to struggle with is those kill options. I mean, I either see him, you know, kill early from some kind of cool move off stage, or I don't see him kill at all, and his opponent's sitting at 150+%.
Yeah, that's the name of the game for Mega Man. You know, once you pull off the one or two cool moves, I mean, he has a lot more than that, but once you pull off one of the two creative moves that you can pull out, then you're just kind of stuck playing the how much more damage can I do than you. Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if Rush would have helped save him from that.
Maybe.
Jumps back into it.
So cool.
That was too comical.
And like, he does it enough where it's like, it doesn't seem like it's all accidental. He knows what to do and when to do it. This is the meta for Mega Man.
I think what Josie would have needed to do there, as Matrix takes game 2, is maybe not input anything for that side B, so that she could secure her spot back to the stage.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, did she take one stock or two there?
Ooh.
She took the first stock, but
Just one. Oh, wait. I went too far back. Oh, come on, don't
Yeah,
do this to me.
Yes, I know. I mean, she took the very first stock of the game, but Matrix woke up after that. And
Yeah, I think she only took the one stock. Yep. Yeah, getting rid of those platforms has definitely been more in her favor and against Matrix, but I don't foresee that necessarily being a bad thing for Matrix. Just a little extra help for Incineroar. The approach options aren't as limited, anyways.
you know, Matrix can capitalize on these moves, but then Incineroar gets one command grab and suddenly he's not living there.
Oh, there you go.
Yoshi's dead. Yoshi's dead. All the rage in the world, all the revenge in the world will not help you.
Too funny. Man, he's doing so good at getting her flustered and resetting her own momentum.
Yeah, you know?
After you've said all the words, it's hard to find all the other words that you've said.
Yeah. I'm still just trying, I mean, I'm just watching it over in my mind.
Ooh, that was really cool.
Oh, come on. I kind of wanted that to kill.
Yeah, me too.
Still just thinking of the up air string that Mega Man wrote. Okay.
Looking for it again.
Yeah, I mean, it does appear that Josie may have purchased some Dogecoin because she's headed to the moon. Oh, okay, we have an important. Well, she didn't like my joke.
No.
That's what happened. But Mega Man's dead.
Yeah, she got herself a kill.
Yeah. I mean, she's gotten one kill every round. There's something to be said for that because Matrix is definitely the level of player where if you're not careful, he's gonna 3-stock you.
Mm-hmm. Wow, there's a lot of really good options coming out from her.
Yeah, and again, I think it's expect the unexpected because you're grounded in neutral and she pulls out an up B on stage and it hits you, you know?
Wow, I'm really admiring her ability to dodge all of that. I almost feel like Gavin's playing.
And there's that up B again, that's silly. What an approach option to just be up B and to hit.
No, no, no!
She did not expect a fall, okay.
I think she was expecting to grab the ledge after that.
Yes, yes, or land on the stage perhaps.
Yeah.
It was a really good idea to throw out that forward air, because Mega Man was expecting her to just hit that ledge and grab it, but she must not be used to throwing out those safe recovery options.
So that was game 3. I need to shout out to say that he was really fun to play. I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, a blast. Very fun. By the end of my match with him, I was sweating something fierce.
And yeah, I feel like I played better than I normally do, so.
Yeah, we got the Lucy out here.
Yeah, there's a secret character.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't release it. I kept your secret the whole time.
Well, you know, I don't think she'll kill as easily as Incineroar does, but I haven't really seen her Lucy that much, so maybe she's got something in her that we'll see come out.
Yeah, my ninja info card is just bringing up question marks. so far it's a pretty even match.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out how to hit him, and he's like, okay, what gimmicks does Lucina have? That I gotta relearn this character. I fought 1,000 Lucinas before, and they don't do this.
Yeah, usually it's forward air, forward air, forward air, forward air, forward air. Maybe
Yes.
some side Bs.
Yes.
There it is. Wow.
All right. It looks like she may have gotten the hitbox extension off of his lemon. Is that what I saw there?
It looks like it. That exploded as soon as it touched her. That was insane.
Yeah. Oh, there's the reliable back air. Yep.
Yeah. The only thing that killed her there was just her lack of experience being off stage.
Yep. You know, when you see an Eggman, do that reverse jump off stage, you know he's going for a back air. You're gonna need to air dodge out, or I guess counter is also an option she could pull out for that.
Yeah, she'll
I
make.
respect a new player going off stage. It's a scary thing, and you can lose a stock for it, but there's one
least-
way to learn.
At least she's not doing it as Incineroar.
Yes, that is true.
But color me impressed. I'm impressed with how clever she's been playing. I
Yeah,
think if-
definitely. Okay.
she's looking for those spikes. Can't say I blame her.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
he was going for that hard knuckle.
Yep. If there's ever time to SD, it's when you're at kill percent,
Yeah, that's true. Oh, one more of those. Yeah. She has a lot more airspeed than Incineroar.
You got another SD. Okay. Smash attack's not gonna be punished. You're gonna get a couple smash attacks. Yes, yes. Again, what do you expect a random up smash? Do you expect a second one? No, you don't.
Do you expect her to take a bunch of lemons to the face and then go for a shield break? No.
Right. Right. What do you know?
If you play her enough times, you might just be incapable of fighting any other Lucina.
Yep. Unfortunately, her reaction time's not quite there, so she is going to fall after that and give that game to an old Matrix there.
All right, potentially last match of the night.
Yeah, there was something else. I wanted to talk about that Sid match you had there. I think you had the right idea switching characters. Like, he has great adaptation skills, but you have a great arsenal of characters that you're competent with, and I think that was reflected when you took like the first game of every character you played.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about switching, but I knew it was potentially the last match. Even if I switch characters, how was I going to do? Bowser screamed in my head, but I thought I need to show DDD some love and maybe push him to see if I can get that win.
Yep. I mean, there's never necessarily a right answer, or at least you can't possibly know the right answer in the moment. You take a guess, but I mean, I didn't think that DDD was gonna do what he did, and did a great job. Now we do have a fortunate fall there from Josie, but it's still early yet.
Yeah, she might just be able to pull out something and take this game. She's been clever enough to be just completely unexpected in this matchup. I certainly didn't expect her to throw out Lucy. I am glad that she did, though. This is a sight to see. It's very entertaining.
Yeah. a great thing to be able to confidently swap characters out, you know, especially you're down 3-0 and you're like, okay, well, this is not working, or at least it's not working fast enough.
Yeah.
I need to change something, and the biggest change I can make right now is swapping out my moveset. But unfortunately, what she also swapped out was her powerhouse. And Cinnamoroar can get some pretty easy kills with some of those big hits that he has. And Lucina's she just can't quite do it the same way. We're having a lot more of those combo-driven kills.
Wow, it looks like she jumped.
Yep, she did jump, and this is going to be a great learning experience for her, and when she goes up against Mega Man in the future, she's going to know to watch those up airs, because all of us have been there.
It's almost like a reverse spike. Just so satisfying to see somebody float up to their death.
Yes, as a half-related side note, when Hero bounces it, shoots it downward. Oh man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
I love seeing it.
Yeah.
Getting a kill with that. I wonder how safe that is. I do something similar with Young Link, where I grab ledge and drop it, and then I do a B-reverse jump with a wall jump. I don't know. What do you like? Do you think that's a safe move to be using?
I do. Not in every situation, of course, but it's a very it's a nice breath of fresh air for mixing it up and keeping your opponent guessing.
That's true.
You know,
Real
I
tight end, like,
yeah, I do it as Mario, and once in a while I'll be able to pull out a backer on you when you're trying to guard, or you know, whoever. I say you because that's who we're talking about, though.
yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
jumping off
all
rush.
right. You know, if it's there, if Mega Man can use it.
Ooh. I think she needs to start slowing down a little bit and regain her momentum.
Yep. Oh, but before she has the chance, he's gonna finish it.
That's right.
Mega Man wins.
Oof.
Well, you know,
So that's the last of the matches. It is unfortunate. I wish I had more matches for you to commentate with.
yeah, that's all right though. I got my feet wet and I enjoyed it. I mean, I definitely feel like I could talk hours and hours about Smash. It's a good game, you know.
Yeah.
Good game full of good people. Well, what it comes down to now, I mean, if that was the last match, how you guys feel about some friendlies tonight? Or are we going to bed?
Nope. I'm gonna open it up and you know, maybe we can get some doubles going, or who knows. Anybody watching, if they'd like to join us and try their hands against these pro amateurs, you know, I'm not against that at all. So I'm gonna open it up to 6. We're gonna change the music there. There's only so much of live and learn you can take. And maybe on the side, I'll probably, I'm going to move us down to general.
Step into the ring.
That's such a neat feature of Discord. I really like that. But yeah, I'll probably sit on the sidelines so I can eat. Most every Friday, I opt not to eat. So I have like this massive lunch to hopefully hold me over.
Choose your fighter. Luigi.
You there? Alright. There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, to anybody watching still, if you'd like to join us, password, you see the ID at the top there, it's D03FX, DMaru3FX, and password is 48. Yeah, we'll get it going while we're waiting.
Check the old Robin Hood. Man, hasn't moved like all dang day.
What's it sitting at?
A little under 5 cents. It's been at like 4.5 cents all stinking day.
Yeah, 4.5 is less than what it was yesterday. It was at 4.8.
Yes, so there was the big pump that was scheduled to take place yesterday. However, when there's a big scheduled pump,
Misfire! Yeah!
whatever. When there's a big pump that's scheduled like that, what happens is a lot of big people that have a lot of money then know when they can best sell all of their gains. So, I believe what happened, well actually I know now what happened, there was someone with a
Wow!
lot of shares. Okay, that's that 3 in a row.
Yeah! Yeah! 3 misfires.
I think I might be good.
Oh!
Come on! Yeah, kill me like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, big name apparently sold all of his Dogecoin, or at least $1.5 million worth of it, which
Holy
is enough
crap.
to skyrocket the price down. And, I mean, people did a great job of bringing it back after that, but it didn't come back to where it was at prior to that moment.
Yeah! 4 in 1 match? 5! Is anyone seeing?
Okay, time for the comeback. Get away.
Yeah, I feel a lot better playing Smash today than I did yesterday, just in general.
Yeah. You know, that happens. That happens.
I think they call that burnout, but... No.
Alright. Okay, would you die?
6? 6 in 1 game.
Nothing on you.
Matrix said it in week 2. I don't know how you don't get tilted. There's just no way to not get tilted. After 7? See, I know you might be hating your life right now, but I'm having a blast. Literally 7 of them. Oh,
Get away.
you can bet I'm fishing for that H1. That final kill. Yeah!
Well, that's a bummer because I really like the Belmonts, but that was just unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, RNG wins. It wasn't like my Ouija one. It was just misfires.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here with that. Tony's gonna start calling you Mr. Sweaty.
Mr. Sweaty. That one's over my head.
When somebody's sweating, I learned kind of what the cool kids are saying. So like, when someone's sweaty, they're kind of a tryharder. Or like they're really good. It can mean both. I still have yet to figure it out. I'm still working on Pog.
Yeah, me too.
the interwebs, as the young people are calling it. Yeah, just a search on Google showed that POG means play of the game.
Yeah, which doesn't line up all the way with all the uses that I've seen. So I don't know if other people don't know it, or if there's like more uses, or I don't know.
Oh, I think there's more uses. Still didn't go.
No, that's fun.
Where's my misfires?
You used them all.
I guess.
Me.
Probably. Oh. Ryan. Oh!
There
You
it
dodged! There we go. Finally got a kill.
Sure.
Oh, I was so hoping it wasn't going to be misfire.
I snuck in like the shadow of the night.
Yo, dude! Are you in the arena too?
I'm getting there.
Hell yeah.
Like mine was fucking controlled.
Oh, misfire. Come on. I input a jump and a side B, but it didn't.
How dare you jump? That was your last mistake.
Okay, well, I can't help you with that.
I can help you with that. I don't even know what happened. I paused the thing because I was tired of the chat up early.
Ugh.
Oh, I got jumped on my TV.
I need that platform to leave. I keep doing it. I don't care. Misfire! Damn it. Wise choice. I'm okay. Alright, this is it. This is it. Ah! This is it. This is it. Oh, Ryan! No, nope. Yeah, that is.
What's the pass?
48. Here it is. Here it is. Ready? Yeah! Oh! That was close. Yeah. I think I have like a good 6 for a compilation. Like, it's ready.
Luigi wins.
Oh, I forgot my junk on my bed. God damn it.
We have 2 people that like doubles and 2 people that don't like doubles.
Yeah, what now?
Doubles, I think.
That would be my suggestion, but
And Ryan doesn't get a way in because he's not here.
can I drag him in there?
He does get away, Ed. He's
Yeah,
148.
Can't drag him in there.
Is he really 148? I'm 150, so I'm fatter than him.
Well, that's what his
Yo,
that's what his
dude.
UFC thing said. I've been watching all this fucking UFC fights. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean, with those abs he posted, you know, of Sephiroth, I mean, of you, I believe
Oh
it.
yes.
What's up, boys?
Yo, dude.
Hey, you heard me.
I'm here.
Hey!
What were you talking about?
Again?
Hey!
Alex said you guys were going to class against the fight.
Oh,
Did you get another misfire?
Was that a misfire?
yeah.
I really like playing Alex because my rate of misfires skyrocket.
fair, it's probably like the reverse karma fall. If you fucking kill me at 12, it's
Yeah, I mean, he's earned it somehow.
Get down here.
I'll keep doing it. So,
Yeah, you go for it, man.
How much do you weigh, Alex?
Oh, I'm right at 150. My goal for 2020 was to get down to 150. And
Oh, cool.
Right.
What were you at? Your heaviest?
I just about did 170. So and that was back in October, and I was like, I have 2 months to lose 20 pounds, and I lost 19 and a half.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's typically, if I was to like be fat and not training hard, I would walk about 166 is about my heaviest I'll get.
Yeah,
But right now I'm like 153.
yeah.
yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at a whopping 215.
that's fucking cute. I'm 300.
You're not 300, are you?
I am. I just felt
Really?
myself this morning. I was like, fuck, I need to work out.
Huh. How tall are you?
5'7", 5'8".
Got him! 1,000 years of death right in the peak of butthole.
Well, you don't look 300 pounds.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
But I don't feel at 300 pounds either. So it's just like,
Are you sure your scale works?
no, I'm not. Actually.
Ryan's saying you broke the scale. That's
You
not
broke the
nice.
scale. I have a pretty good scale. It tells me like my body fat and all that shit. Bone density or whatever.
That's pretty
I really
cool.
just boned something like 17.
He needs some milk.
I need some milk.
Tognog in the house.
How are you in the house? Do you have work on?
Tognog's just lurking.
I love Lilat. Don't get any misfires on me at Lilat. You're dead. No.
Would you say this is your true secondary or
Oh, Hero, definitely.
hero? Yeah.
Yeah,
Heroes suck.
Hero does suck.
Sometimes he's good.
I wish Pikachu was his true secondary, so I'd at least have a chance against one of his characters.
Yeah, you know, there was a time where my Pikachu combos were a lot more on point, and now I feel like I screw it up. I overextend on everything I do.
I had a guy come onto my stream and he played Pikachu, and I was playing Nest that day, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna get out of here because this is a what did he say? It's like this is a 8-4 matchup or something."
Right.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm awesome.
What is that, like 40%?
Yep. That kid messaged me, so I put up a post like on our North Platte No Limits post, and it was just basically about hosting gaming tournaments just at the gym. Like if anybody wanted to host COD or any other like different games, they could hit me up and like I'd just use my venue. And
Oh, yeah.
he messaged me and he's like, "How much for the console?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like I literally said for a venue, and there was no post about a console in there whatsoever. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because his dad like commented him in the on the post, and he like tagged him in it and says he was like, "Cody, you need this," or something like that. I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I'm not selling a console. I'm renting event space.
Yeah.
Well, how much for the console?
So how much? I
That'll
don't know, man. You could probably get a Switch at Walmart for like 200, 300.
well, they're
Is it 400 now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. I see them go online all the time for 200.
Yeah, I had to get Jasmine one, and like the cost of a regular blue and red one was the same as like the Animal Crossing one. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just get you the Animal Crossing one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not crossing now, so that's cool.
Yeah, it does.
it is cool. And I think it'll probably be like a vintage item down
Oh,
the road. You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, we're gonna get get her a custom controller too. Those are always fun to do.
Wait, when the hell did you switch to Ryu?
They're random.
Oh,
You asked me to use my secondary, right?
random.
Touchdown. Alright,
That's
press down.
Your range is one fist short.
Even though my
Yeah, reflective isn't gonna kill me.
But it should have stopped to show you.
Nah.
It was right on your fucking.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop and restart the stream for anybody still watching, just in case anybody would like to join us for Arena. So give it about 5 seconds. We'll have another stream up, and if you'd like to join us, you can.
No.
Shut up, Tony.
Shut up.
Go make hose.
No. I'm making hose right now. I don't have to be out there.
Bounce this button.
Oh man, I'm just now seeing the comments. I did not see any of those. They weren't showing up at all. They just now showed up.
Just send something simple. But it's okay because I haven't seen anybody who's good at doing this.
Well, I had it on top chat
Just
instead
watch
of live
beat
chat.
shooters. They're a monopoly on
Yes.
beat shooters.
No, what?
That seems to be your thing on Lilat.
Hey, quit it.
Yeah, loud sucks.
Yes, sir! Come to neutral.